Hello everybody, I'm Stevie Wicks. This is
Coco.
And this is our comedy sidekick Bear, who is free to go as he chooses, but he's not going to because we've got treats for him. Okay, and the reason we're making this video today is I took this one to Blackness Castle last week to an event called Siege on the 4th, which is great for kids. I would recommend that you go to it. Chloe, did you enjoy it?
Yes.
See, there we go, a ringing approval there. The fortress is a 15th century fortress found to the west of Edinburgh, on the south shore of the River Forth, and due to its distinctive shape it is called the ship that never sailed. It was built by George Crichton, an admiral in the Scottish Navy, and according to Richard Dargie in his book Scottish Castles and Fortifications, a good book by the way, George Crichton, good old Georgie boy, promised James II that he would build a ship that the English couldn't sink. I was wanting to talk about a cool defensive fortification found at the castle today called a caponier. And yes, you'll see my assistant in the background doing illustrative dance moves, which hopefully will make my ramblings a little bit more interesting.
I know, right?
Yes. Now, a caponier...
I am interesting.
A caponier is essentially a covered passageway that sticks out of the bottom of a castle and allows soldiers within it to shoot at soldiers and stuff along the base of a wall, basically to cause chaos. Okay, as you can imagine, it was probably a nightmare to attack. In the case,
We sail the ship, we know where we are. Sorry, needed to.
right, there we go. Okay.
That was on me.
Yes, that was our music interlude there. Now, in the case of Blackness Castle, the caponier is only accessible through a tower called the Stern Tower in Blackness Castle. There are 3 towers in Blackness Castle called the Stern Tower, the Main Tower, and the something else tower. Now, I already knew this, of course, but the 3rd tower is called the Stem Tower, and that's the one that protrudes mostly out into the River Forth. There we go. The caponier in Blackness Castle is part of a defensive spur added to the castle in the 1500s, and it was built to defend the main entrance of the castle, which can be found on the west side of the castle. Now, I have built a caponier out of Lego, which is very loosely based on the one at Blackness Castle, though obviously this bit would be covered because it's a covered passageway. But in this case, we have a tank running just rampant, just chaos all the way through this. Yes. Now, the idea behind the caponier at Blackness Castle is that if somebody rushed through the west side of the castle here,
A tank would come in.
and the tank would come in and just wipe everybody out.
Because that's what tanks do.
In this case, the stormtroopers have rushed the west side of the castle. They've come up here to be faced by an L-shaped corridor, and they're
By the way,
heading...
I'm not here to educate. I'm just here to add pizzazz to this. Just so you know.
I'm not sure she's succeeding in adding pizzazz to that.
How
Okay?
dare you? I add pizzazz to everything.
I said it. I went there. Yeah, that's right. Now, the stormtroopers would come in here, rush the west side, come up here
Get a tank
under
in their
under
face.
the Sherman tank, and through here,
It's really
the
good
main
play
entrance
toy.
to the castle. However, while they're doing that,
The tank comes in and puts them down.
no, while they're doing that, Wile E. Coyote and Scrooge McDuck are able to shoot them in the back. Now, you can see that down there, you can see the windows where they will be shooting from. So this is obviously that pivotal moment in Scottish history when the Imperial Stormtroopers attacked Blackness Castle and were fortunate to find Scrooge McDuck and Wile E. Coyote defending.
Watch Star Wars.